All right, everybody, time for What's Good with our Amy Paffrath. Chronic kidney disease affects 37 million people in the country and causes more deaths than breast cancer or even prostate cancer. The scary thing is, though, that 90% of those with the disease don't even know that they have it. That's according to the National Kidney Foundation. Our Amy Paffrath joins us in studio this morning to tell us about one local woman who was in search of a new kidney and met a new friend along the way. Morning to you, Amy.
Good morning, Melvin. Well, Shana and Katie met on the internet. They are, as Shana describes, just two young women you might find going to Coachella. But instead of attending a music festival, these two met up at Cedar, Sinai. They are combining forces to save not only Shana's life, but another person suffering from CKD as well.
Life is better with friends. You know you found a good one when they'll go the extra mile for you. Katie Marchesi traveled 2,500 miles to meet her new friend, Shana. The girls met online a year ago after Shana found out her body was shutting down.
I felt burnt out. And me being an advertising executive, I thought, I always feel burnt out. Like I probably am. I've been working 12, 14 hours days for like 3 or 4 years. So I just put it down to having a really stressful lifestyle.
This wasn't just career burnout. She took stock of her lifestyle and realized how poorly she'd been treating her body.
The amount of days that I missed lunch and didn't worry about it, the amount of days that I needed to pee, but I would like take one more conference call just because I was like in the middle of it.
She discovered she needed a new kidney and has been on a wait list along with 100,000 other people for 3 years. Despite those bleak odds, she's staying positive and seeking other solutions. A friend told her about Sebastian Terry and his website Kindsum. He links people in need with those eager to do a good deed.
I believe in the goodness of people, and I think when the opportunity arises to do something good that benefits somebody else, we'll do it.
His theory pans out. Katie, a 30-year-old teacher from Virginia, wanted to give Shana, a complete stranger, her kidney.
I joke with my dad about, I think that God gave us 2 kidneys so that we can all donate one.
She knows not everyone feels this way.
I don't think there are a lot of people who don't have hesitation about that. I think it's normal to have hesitation, so I think I just need to take advantage of being someone who doesn't have hesitation about it and just jump in and do it.
Katie's enthusiasm changed everything for Shana when she was at a low point.
There's been a lot of people that have reached out and all have really great intentions and have a great heart and want to help, but then don't follow through. The minute I spoke to her, she said, I'm all in if you are. And I was like, I'm definitely all in.
Through testing, the girls discovered they aren't a direct blood match, but that hasn't stopped these two women from trying to do something good. Katie came to LA recently to have their blood entered into a database in hopes of finding 2 matches, one for Shana and one for Katie, maximizing the good deed.
I totally trust God's plan and what he has in store for us, and we don't really know what it is.
They don't know what's going to happen next, but they are keeping the faith and aren't giving up hope.
I just know that it's going to work out. Whatever version of workout is, it's going to work out.
Wow, Shana's
brilliant
optimism
attitude.
is just so infectious. And if you would like to help her, you can find her through the Kindsum website. And like Sebastian told me, we can all do something good for someone. It doesn't have to be as big as giving up an internal organ, although that is incredibly important if you're able.
I just love it. He said, you know, he believes in the kindness and the goodness of people, which is so great to hear. I don't know why. It just feels like a salve right now.
Yeah.
Listen, Aim, tell us a little bit more about how many people actually are looking for a kidney any given year and what this paired exchange is, how it works.
Yes, so there's over 100,000 people on that wait list here in the United States alone. And this year, only 17,000 people will get a kidney, and only 6,000 of those will come from a living donor. And that's really important because that extends a person's life even longer than coming from a deceased donor. The paired exchange now maximizes those chances of finding a good blood match and also gives another person looking for a kidney the opportunity to get a kidney as well.
This is just another one of those cases of technology being able to connect with people.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Right? And you'd think that more hospitals and, you know, medical organizations would be using this sort of thing, connecting people this way.
I found it fascinating. You said from a living donor, your chances for survival are 20 years, but from a deceased donor, it's 10 years?
Yes, exactly. So dialysis can extend a patient's life, but the quality of life is a lot harder. They're on dialysis. It's not that quality of life. Getting a kidney transplant extends your life, gives you your life back, gets you away from the dialysis machine, and a living donor versus a deceased donor makes a big difference, a 10-year difference.
You always bring us the best.
Yeah, you do.
Thank
you
Thank you very
guys.
much.
Thank you. Somebody give Shana a kidney.
Yes, please. Your morning continues right after this.